All right, welcome back to the channel. Yesterday I opened up a jumbo hobby of 2026 Topps Hobby Chrome. It went as expected. I was in 600, probably made about 200 back if I'm lucky. That's just the way it goes. If you don't pull an elite name, I was lucky enough to pull it to 5. I was able to get Andrew Morris, who shows some potential. He's 24. He's in the Twins pen. Yeah, if he becomes something, they trade River Ryan. Next thing you know, I have somebody in a rotation at the very least. I'll have to check him out. I'll have to check out his stuff. But I want to jump back on because this is my first shot at a blaster. I like to buy the product the week it comes out. I really feel like the restocks are horrible and you start chasing nothing. Not to say you can't pull anything on a restock, but it seems very heavy. Like, everybody posts your hits and get everybody excited, so you'll buy all the restocks, but the hits are gone. I mean, not completely. You definitely see, I believe the World Series tickets were in Series 1 were later. They finally pulled the Mantle. I think they have a Robinson in Series 2. You'll see them get pulled from time to time. But I just want to jump in a blaster. I have a couple. I still have another 5 or 4 after this. If I don't, I'll probably be heavy on this weekend, but after the weekend, after the initial stock, I'm out on it. I'm on to the next product. I just think that's the safer bet, unfortunately. But let's go, and hopefully we'll pull something crazy. Not too familiar with the blasters. I know a blaster keeps you away from some of the hits you could get in a hobby. But they did have parallels. It says something right here. It says, look for exclusive baseball seams and red, white, and blue refractors. So, I'm glad I read that, because if I saw a variation of a baseball seam, I'd probably be like, what do I have? But I'm probably going to get a few of them in this, so I would have figured out pretty quickly. But you always want to read the box. You don't want to get excited for like a lime green parallel if that's what's promised in the box. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it's 4 cards each pack. So we're looking at 28 cards. And let's get ripping. Pack 1. As you can see, I have not been using my teeth, which is always good. So we have Contreras. We have the Password. We have Scherzer. And then we have Jacob on the big ticket player. That's pretty cool. I love Jacob Misiorowski. I had quite a few of his ones from Series 1, but the white paper just did it no justice. So looks a lot better on the chrome, I will say that. So up next, pack 2. You got Brandon Sproat. You got Bassett, Grisham, and then Louis Rise on the on the refractor. I can't think of a guy who gets less love than this guy. I know he's like a singles hitter, but who cares? He gets on base. I don't know why people don't. He's already a 3-time batting champion. I don't know, this guy's well on his way to Hall of Fame. He gets to 3,000 hits. I mean, I like this guy a lot, but his market is awful. Maybe because he's been on a handful of teams by now, too. All right, so this is already pack 3. Blowing right through it with the 4 cards. Obviously, it's not going to be a long video. I like to take my time, but sometimes even when you take your time, you can't take your time. There's something cool back there. Oh, no, I think I have a hit. Nope, it's the red baseball thing they were talking about. See, that's why you read the box. I would have been stoked. I would have thought that was, what do they call it? Like the cherry blossom or something of that nature. But you got Brian Wu. You got Bubba Chandler that on the 91. Looks great. I'll put that up. Actually, I'll leave it off to the side. Carlson Montgomery on a rookie, Future Stars. And then, as you can see, this is that baseball foil. It's Alex Freeland. One of the first Topps Nows I have ever bought last year was Alex Freeland's first hit. I actually got a hit. I think I got it to 25, and I sold it to a guy in Las Vegas for like $200. He was stoked to have it. Big fan of Alex Freeland, but yeah, this guy, decent. I know a lot about him. I know he's from Kentucky. I know he's moved up through their system. I think his everyday spot's going to be second after Mel Rojas retires. But yeah, it's it's definitely not the rookie you want, but it's still a rookie. I mean, if you're not going to get a superstar, you want a rookie. I can't overemphasize that, you know? So, pack 4. Yeah, you really don't want a middle-of-the-line player unless you PC him. Other than that, you want a star or a rookie. Brumfield, Wizenhunt, Soto. I think Soto wouldn't have been a bad one on that. And then, I actually got this exact card in my hobby. So, kind of sinks in building the set, but if you're going to get duplicates, Judge is always a good duplicate. Can never complain about that. It's not a true duplicate. It was in another box, but still. All right, so this is pack 5 coming up. All right, you got Harry Ford. You got Contreras. You got Chapman. And then you got Sanchez on the Ray Wave. What a year he's having. He's got to be in the... I mean, I would think the Miz is the clear front runner, but this guy's got to be right up there. What a pitcher. Philly's going to have something to say about this Dodgers team. They got the pitching to compete with them. I really do. I believe that. Which I hate to say, because anybody knows me knows I do not like the Phillies. But got to respect greatness either way. Okay, this is going to be pack 6. It's got Neto. Got Teal. I wonder if Murakami's not in this set. I mean, not that I've pulled a ton of it, but I haven't seen him yet. I don't know what this is, but this is pretty sharp. And Will Banfield. I'm going to flip this one around and take a look at it for a second. Okay, Chrome Rivals is clearly just part of a set. Willie Mays, arguably the greatest player to ever play the game. He's certainly in that conversation. Sharp-looking card. I'll put it up. And then here we are at pack 7, the final pack. Always looking for a numbered. It's always a shame when you don't get a numbered in a blaster, but... You know, I mean, obviously you take like something like a Home Field or something of that nature. You got something brewing back there. I think that's that red, white, and blue parallel. Yeah, so Hunter Goodman. Got Devin Williams. Bo Bichette. It's funny, it's actually an extra card. I think that's the only one with an extra card so far. You got Yelich. And then Aaron Judge. Wow, if you're going to get somebody, that's who you get on the red, white, and blue. Captain of Team USA. It is non-numbered. But it's just a really sharp parallel. Wow. That's 100% going up. Wow. I can't... The camera's really not doing it justice. It kind of looks tie-dye where it's really more Americana. That's like the Budweiser sign in the back. That's kind of cool that he's got that to boot with the red, white, and blue. But, yeah, I gotta say, it was a very meh box, but that really put it over the edge. For me personally. But yeah, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, share this with anybody you think would enjoy this. I'm still pumping out content every day. Just having a blast, making tons of mistakes. So there's a comedy element to it as well. But as always, I appreciate you checking it out. And thank you and have a great day, guys.